But yeah, any questions you've got, Sam, let me know. More than happy to sort you out. If you want to join the roster, all you have to do is follow and join the Discord. Eternal is here. He's ready. He's ready to go. Kelvin, how's it going, man? First time chat. Where did you find us? Discord or random category search? Either way, it's good to have you here. We are doing our WrestleMania for the year, so you've joined us just like Sam at possibly the best time. Bradley Ralph making his debut on the biggest stage of them all. Going for the Elevate Championship. The Elevate Championship is our developmental championship. Wait, Sam Vanderkeef's been following for 11 months. Wait, what? I don't think you've been a part of the roster in all that time. You must have followed on another game. Either way, you're welcome here, man. Like, I'm confused. Really interested to see what Bradley Ralph brings to the roster. It's crazy. I'm still getting used to seeing people pop up, follow age, 1 year and all that. It's crazy. Bewley, how's it going, man? Welcome in. Well, that can only be one person. Ryan Mannon. He's an Efed veteran. He has been away from Efed wrestling for, I think he said 10 years. And now he's coming to join our roster. So this should be good. I do try, man. I do try, Shadow. I can't believe it's been that long. It all still feels new at times, and then other times it feels like it's been going forever. I don't know. Yeah, that's fair, Sam. Like, you're more than welcome whether you're just watching or whether you're joining in on the action. Either way, happy to have you here. Obviously, we do other games, not just WWE. So, we end up, like, we've played Final Fantasy Rebirth, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, played Metal Gear Solid 1 2, bunch of other games. But, yeah, on the weekends, Friday and Sunday, SDCW every week. Here comes Neil. A little bit of history on this character. He, for people that are new here, he's sort of a memorial character in a way. A member of the community Neil represents his older brother who tragically passed. So it's an honour to have him on the roster. But yeah, that's Big Hutchie's older brother. I feel privileged that he's like put sort of a memorial on our roster. I really do feel like, quite honoured on that one. I mean, Shadow, I didn't really, I knew that Efeds existed. I hadn't been a part of one. I hadn't run one, back until like 2003. I started, I joined the FTU roster over on a Flashbang stream. And, yeah, everything snowballed from then on. Here comes the champ, Timbo Streams. We'll give him a little shout. He does his own Efed as well. He's an interesting character.
Captain Bob, you are going nowhere.
Why are you
whispering?
Has he got ASMR on or
Is
something?
that a free count? Oh my god! What the fuck? He fucking retained it. He fucking retained it.
Jesus Christ.
Can't comment
I know
on
you do,
that.
Falcon. I know you do.
Holy shit, what the fuck's he doing in there?
I need to check it out. I need to watch one of your streams. I just don't manage to catch him because they're always on when I'm like well asleep. You know, it's like early hours of the morning for me when you start streaming. Yeah, Brett's like, it's kind of funny because like we got a weird sort of dynamic with Brett because like I'm essentially compared to him, like like especially when I first started, I was the rookie, right? I was the young plucky rookie, but I'm like many years older than Brett IRL, so it was it was an interesting time. I don't think Hutchie is in here right now, but I believe it happened a while ago. Like it's not. I don't
Mr. Old School
believe it's
himself.
recent. Hey yo, how you doing, Manix?
Good.
I'll tell you what, it would be absolutely epic if Timbo retains in this match. Yeah, there is
So
a
5-man elimination?
no, it's a scramble match, so it's Iron Man rules.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be hard to retain.
Yeah. The thing is though, is obviously if there's a draw and he's a part of that draw, then I'd say that counts as a defense. Obviously it's 3 defenses of the Elevate Championship for promotion, isn't it? So, yeah, I mean, technically he would have escaped the match without losing the title. Here comes Ichigo. I was talking about Neil, Ash. Because we've got a couple of new faces here, I thought it prudent to, you know, mention that Neil is a memorial character. So who will get injured here? Yes. Yeah, that's something that we should point out. Night 1, WrestleFest. We don't do scramble matches often anymore. We did have them more often in year 1 on 2K23, but 2K24 not as forgiving with the injuries. So every member of the women's match that we had for the Elevate title on Friday, they all got injured. Every single one of them came out with some form of injury.
As they should have.
If you do get injured, the way the game works, it will give you a minor injury, and then you can still carry on having matches. And then if you get injured again, it will become a moderate injury. You can still carry on doing matches, but it will debuff your character. And it's only when you get the 3rd injury, essentially, that counts as a crit and takes you out of action. If someone is taken out of action, though, we will be honouring that. So, and that could be like anything from like what, a couple of months to like an entire year, can't it?
It's super rare.
Yeah, it is rare. It is really rare. Like you have to really be throwing yourself into the worst kind of matches to get yourself a critical injury. We've only had one moderate this year, and that's Tom Dogs. He's currently got a moderate injury.
I mean, but it's Tom.
Yeah. He has confirmed, though, that he will be in the Rumble tonight regardless.
He's going to Santino it.
Yeah.
He's going to make his appearance, but he's going to spend as little time in the ring as possible.
I mean, what was it? In the Women's Rumble, Noelle, who's actually in the final, on the final match on the card, she literally came in and got clotheslined out as soon as she entered the ring.
Oh, it's happened to me like 4 times.
Shit. I've luckily avoided that.
I wish I get like 2 eliminations and I'm gone.
Wow.
One match, I think it was year 9.
Yeah.
I got in the ring, charged somebody, they dropped down and pulled the rope, and I went right over the top.
Oof. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, so you will notice for the people that are new here, you will notice we will mention FTU quite a lot because obviously I started off in FTU. A lot of people from FTU came over here when I started this, and we have sort of a semi-working relationship in a way with Flashbang. Like, do try to raid him as much as often. I'll give him a shout out or something at some point tonight, probably. But here comes Evil Yami. He's had like what, 2 matches? Yeah, he's had 2 matches so far.
Well, it's a busy schedule between getting that hair to stand up and having wrestling.
Yeah, I do wonder what he puts in his hair. Maybe PVA glue? PVC glue? What? Fucking some kind of bondage glue, Jesus. Jesus.
Be right back.
No worries. But I hope you all had a good Christmas and a good New Year's. What's everyone been up to this week? Well, since Friday, I guess. Took Lily to the arcade. She had a great time. She had a haircut today as well, so she had a busy weekend. And here we go. 30 minutes on the clock, guys. The most pinfalls and submissions will win this match. When it comes to the closing minutes of the match, we will reveal the HUD so we can see the score. Aside from that, we'll have nothing on the screen. Timbo trying to get a quick pin. Speaking of quick eliminations and stuff, it wasn't a Rumble, but there was a War Games match over at FTU. My female, of course, Saskia was in it. And literally, she was the last person to enter. And she got in the ring, got hit by a sledgehammer. And right as that happened, someone tapped, and that was it, match over. So it's a running joke now. Saskia was in a War Games match, because technically she was, for about 3 seconds. Actually, I think someone like timed it, and it was 13 seconds. She was involved in the match. Zelda 2, isn't that a really difficult one? With the day-night cycles, Gambit.
I don't
Yeah,
remember
it's
Zelda
crazy.
2 at all.
Well, Timbo set up a ladder on the outside. Obviously, I will attempt to break up pins in this not elimination match, so we could have tons of points scored, which we have had before, or there could be just 1 or 2 points and that will win it. So you really got to keep an eye out for those pins. Oh, double team move. Neil and Manon. Russian leg sweep. Oh, hold on.
Classic.
Itchy. Flapjack putting
What are you
Evil
gonna
Yummy
do?
through the table. We actually had a table set up and a table spot. That's incredible. Well, Manon not afraid to make temporary alliances.
But according to Jim Cornette, if they do that now, what's going to be in the main event? What's left?
Right? Like, because, you know, you can only really, like table spot's the biggest thing you can do, apparently.
Opening match has a ladder posted and a table spot already happened.
Oh. What you can put in the main event? Well, like, this is the thing, though, right? Like, you can say, like, oh, yeah, like, light tube there from Manon. We've got the...
Oh, yep.
We've had the table spot. We've got... Like, we had ladder bridges and that the other day, didn't we? Like, midway through the card. But, like, you know, if you want to do... For me, like, a proper main event is title one-on-one. You know?
Yeah. No, absolutely. Here's the thing. You can do a match like this if you open with it because it's a schmoz. It's a big thing to get the crowd super hyped and give them a ton of, like, energy towards the rest of the show.
Exactly.
Just like why they usually open with tag matches, because they're high speed. Gets the crowd going, uses that energy. But if you do every spot in the world in every single match before the main event, it doesn't give the main event guys a whole lot of room to tell a story.
Yeah. At the same time, like, you get, like, 2 really good guys or women in the ring that can tell a story. They
Two
don't...
wrestlers with good psychology can have a great match no matter what. But
Yeah.
you limit what they're going to do that's going to seem new or like a big moment if you're doing it all throughout the night.
Oh yeah, totally. That's why you get like
That's cool.
the big hype matches, and you get like a little lull, then you get a big hype match in the middle of the card to keep the crowd going, a little bit of a lull, and then like the last two matches or something, big deals.
Like you can't have like Keith Lee and Dijak have a match and then follow it with a couple of inexperienced younger wrestlers following it.
Yeah.
It's just too much stuff to follow. Too many spots.
You let the young guys go first because they're fast and speedy, and you put them through tables.
Yeah.
Pay their dues.
But if you do 7 different variations of a table spot in one match, then none of them meant anything because why didn't it end the match?
Yeah, the only way that you could like do multiple in a way is if you Itchy gets a 1 count. Is if like maybe you do a table stack. Like you've already had a table spot, so you do table stack, but at the same time that detracts from the original table spot sort of thing.
Or you do the turnbuckle to announce table dive. That's a bigger table spot.
Hold on, mate.
Where you jump from the corner post all the way to the announce table. Like that's a much bigger spot.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Than just putting a guy through a table.
I remember seeing Shawn Michaels, like one of the first times someone did that, I think it was Shawn Michaels did a moonsault.
Oh, no, it was Shane McMahon.
Was it? Really? It was Shane McMahon who did
Shawn
the moonsault.
did an offside onto Diesel, and he, like, landed on the table, but it wasn't until, like, Shane McMahon that people really started doing that dive because of his elbow drop. Shane McMahon was actually a really good wrestler. He was just a dumbass character.
Well, I mean,
He was a clown.
You couldn't really. I guess he couldn't do much, character-wise, because at the end of the day, son of the CEO type thing.
Yeah.
I guess.
He had to be a henchman-style character. But if you watch any of his matches, that guy could bump and sell like crazy.
I just remember one interview of Chris Jericho where Shane did his jabs, but he was connecting like a little too hard to Jericho's face. So he just gave him a front drop kick from the middle rope straight to his head, and damn near knocked Shane out. And then was like, "Calm down."
Well, I used to call all of Shane's like crazy dives and stuff the "Do you love me now, Dad" moves.
Yeah. That's what they were, wasn't it? Just trying to prove himself. Glad that you're not as bad as you were there, Eternal. On the mend. Good to see. Tom Dogg's been looking for his belt, apparently. Reports are he can't remember how the match ended. He just remembers pinning Marcus. Fair enough. Still, heavily concussed. Apparently, he passed the wellness check, though.
Yeah, Brett, EC, Dudley's, and Hardy's had great build-ups of their spots through the matches. They were really good at structuring the matches, so the bigger moments came at the end. Or eliminated people from the match.
Ichigo and Manon in the ring there had a nice little spot going on. Running the ropes.
One on ladder. Slap. Push it up.
Ooh. Shoulder up at 2.
Ooh, that's close.
Yami didn't give out a point there. The first ever scramble match was actually to crown our first World Heavyweight Champion. And the guy who won it, Slim, who's a 4-time champ now, not only did he get the most points, but he also gave out more points than he got across the board, though. So, yeah, that was a fun one for commentary fluff. You just turn around and go, we're not sure if he should be champion. He did get pinned a lot. Gets the 2 count. Apparently that's a J Driller, the butterfly or double one hook pole driver. Nasty DDT on the outside. Yami with the crossbody.
What are they doing?
Neil barely dodging that chair.
Very good. Ooh, big boot though. To follow it up.
Neil's bleeding claret all over
Distracted
the
by
ring.
me, I popped out right in the face.
Oof! Barbed wire bat to Neil.
Oh, there he goes.
I think Yami is the smallest guy in the ring. I mean, Neil's not exactly short, but as far as body mass goes,
I love the tilt the world backbreaker. Such a good move.
it's beautiful, isn't it? It's hard to make that. Oh, pop-up car. It's hard to make a tilt world backbreaker look bad. Yami try and take out man.
You can. I've seen some people do terrible versions of it in NXT. Because they just didn't get a grip on the person.
Oh right, so completely botch it.
Yeah. That move can go very bad if you don't know how to grip people properly for the move.
Or they grease themselves up too much.
Or if they're greased up like Roman Reigns.
Yeah. Seriously, Roman Reigns, I think he uses a bit too much of the old oil, the old baby oil.
Oh, it just looks like he bathed in leave-in conditioner.
Yeah, I do wonder sometimes, like, you know, it's like, how is your hair that wet and stays that wet? You know what I mean? I come out of, like, the shower, my hair starts drying itself in, like, 10 minutes. He goes out into the ring for an hour-long match and it's still soaking wet at the end. It's like putting KY on his head.
Pretty much. He's drenched in baby oil.
Get a whole bowl of it. I suppose it's alright if you're in California, you could have asked P. Diddy for another bowl. That was a bad joke. Fuck. Man's knocked out, it seems, on the side of the ring there. We was talking about the tilt world backbreaker. So how you been doing, Mannix? Did you get your car sorted? No, I think he's be right back in again.
Sorry, there's some chaos going on in the house.
No, you're fine. You're fine, man. IRL comes first, and like, you know, you've got kids and stuff. I mean, I have a kid, but she's pretty chill. Oh, Jesus! What the hell? Neil with the suicide dive taking out Manina's. I don't know what Timbo was trying to do, but there's been a couple of nasty moments. Kevin Owens, pole driver. That's a package pole driver. Oh, 2K can't do running moves. Nice reversal from Ralph. Timbo staying on top of things though. Knee strike to the gut. Dragging over for a snake eyes in the corner. Man looking to get nasty. Oh. Like, back before he was in WWE, his finisher, by the way, Tom Dogs, if you haven't seen it, check out Kevin Steen finisher on YouTube. It's nasty, man. It is really, like, that is like a dangerous fucking move. Steenalizer, yeah. Oh, we are getting close to the halfway point in this match. Oh, big splash, Timbo. Guess he would be going for the pin if it weren't for Yami yet there. Yami trying to take advantage of the situation. Ralph with the breakup. I believe in Joe Hendry. Big star powerbomb. There's the stunner. Manon with the pin. Timbo breaking that up almost instantly, but Manon with a big shot to Ichigo there.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
There hasn't been a successful pin yet. There's been plenty of pins, but nothing solid. Hey, I won by count out in the commands.
Oh, God bless the count out.
Oh, Manon on top of it though. The ref's been taken out. Shouldn't have got in the way, clearly.
On the arm.
If the command doesn't work straight away, Falcon, just try it again.
Oh, reverse the teardrop suplex. That was kind of cool.
Nearly gets pinned there. Timbo just watching that. That was strange. That's first one to the DDT from Ichi. Oh!
Everybody fight.
Yami with the fire.
Fireball.
Got the Hadouken. It's crazy that so many superstars using variations of these frog splash. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. The frog splash looks great, but it's not a difficult one to do, if that makes sense. Like compared to some other high flying moves, it is just a splash with a little bit of like style thrown in.
One of the safest moves you can do too.
Yeah, exactly. You can do that day in, day out. It's not like a diving headbutt. Yeah. It's not like a diving headbutt or like even a moonsault can be dangerous, do you know what I mean? Like Swanton, I mean that's hard to do, but it's pretty damn safe. Because you've got your eye on the target the whole time, right until the last possible moment. You know, and that's the thing. Like a lot of high flying moves, you are taking your eyes off the target because you're too busy flipping through the air.
Like the 450 and the shooting star are a couple of the most dangerous moves because of the fact that you can hurt your opponent so easily if you rotate wrong or twist wrong, jump not far enough, jump too far. There's so many ways you can hurt somebody with those moves.
Yeah. Not only that, but it's like, you know, how you land as well. Like, you could do the proper rotation, but, oh, you went a little too far, and your knee hit their head.
Or they slide because of the way you're standing when you jump. They move their shoulders a little bit, and all of a sudden a knee comes down their face.
Yeah. Exactly. I'll say Swanton's one of the safer ones because you got your eye on target the whole time, pretty much. Like the coup de grace could be dangerous if it was done by the wrong person.
Like, GTS is the same way.
Yeah.
If you don't prep yourself to take the GPS, you can go legit out if somebody's raising a knee as you're coming down and dipping your head into it. If you don't know how to set yourself up to take that move, you can really hurt yourself.
I mean, even if you do, you can hurt yourself. Seth Rollins on Raw, first Netflix Raw, he took a GTS to the face, it busted his cheek open.
Yeah.
Just you know, and that was you know, CM Punk doing it, one of the best doing the move. And Seth Rollins knows how to take a bump. But you know, sometimes things happen.
Yeah, and especially when you're tired and you've been running for 20, 30 minutes in a match,
yeah,
things can happen really easily in the finish. That's why having a safe finish has always been something that was looked at as like one of the best things you can do is create something that looks devastating but is completely safe.
Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is as well, Manon gets a 2 count, nearly puts Yami away.
Like the RKO.
Yeah, like if you look at Jake the Snake with DDT. I mean, like the frog splash as well, like the DDT and like the super kick, the sweet chin music. They're safe moves that can be hit on anyone. You know, it doesn't matter how big or how small they are.
It's not a safe move. It's a common misconception.
Really? I mean, like.
Yeah. He
I know.
created it by accident because he knocked a guy out in the ring.
Oh, I know that. He slipped, and it was meant to be just a headlock, and he slipped backwards and KO'd the guy. But, like, obviously, like, oh, stunner. Obviously,
Like
it's
the
done so
stunner,
much
if you
that
don't-
everyone knows how to take it.
If you
Madden
don't
gets a
protect
point on
yourself
the
in the
board.
Stunner, you can get knocked out.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
In his debut, gets the pin on Yami. Right now,
No, Spear
I
bomb?
believe that he's the only one that's scored. Like, the thing is with the curb stomp, it's down to the person taking it. And it's sort of the same with the DDT, it's down to the person taking the move, really. And there's someone, like, the DDT can be, like, the way I see it, DDT can be, like, super dangerous if someone locks in on you and doesn't allow you to, you know,
With the grip, yeah.
to take it correctly. Because you can, like the DDT, you can just lock someone's head in there and just drop down and hold them there and not, like, lose the grip.
Well, that was what Jake did originally. He had the face lock, so his hands were clasped. And then when he stepped in to grab that face lock, he locked his hands and his feet slid on the image they had put on the canvas.
Oh, man.
So when he went down, his feet slid forward. He just took the guy's head straight into the mat and knocked him flat out.
Yeah.
But I've seen guys who just blatantly have dangerous moves like Teddy Hart, where they just do things and hope you're going to be okay afterwards.
Yeah.
Or what was the stupidest move I ever saw? Was a shooting star Styles crash from the top rope.
Jesus Christ. Neil gets a point on the board. Gets the pin on Itchy. Shooting star Styles clash. How the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, like I can envision it in my head, but I'm like, that. There's so
Matt
many
Seidel's brother
ways.
was the guy that took it and knocked him flat out.
Yeah,
Put him
no
in the
shit.
hospital. Because this dumbass rookie on the Indies wanted to do something flashy.
Get his name out there. That's the problem, though. Like, you can get your name out there by doing something flashy or doing something dangerous, but, like, it's not worth it because if something goes wrong, no one's going to fucking book you.
Well, that's the worst move possible because there's absolutely no way to protect yourself.
Exactly. Like, I'm not being funny, but, like, even a normal Styles clash, just standard, center of the ring, nothing fancy, nothing, no fancy setup, no nothing. Do you know what I mean? If the person just does the natural thing of tucking their head rather than looking up, broken neck. Neil going for another pin.
Multiple people's necks. Not on purpose.
Neil's got 2 points on the board. Sorry, Neil's got 2 points on the board.
Good man, good man. It sucks you can't just display the scores and you have to have the health bars on. They're kind of cool if they just had their own little graphics for the counters.
So I was just reading Brett's high school story in chat.
Brett gave you a one-time in band camp story?
Yeah, he did a swanton onto a crash mat, but kind of like missed the crash mat a little and landed on a floor mat, which are just like the same kind of mats that you got on the outside of the ring kind of thing.
Yeah, that 1-inch wrestling mat.
Yeah, those. And yeah, it was fine. Because obviously, like when you come in, if you land the swanton properly, then like your shoulder blades on like back of your neck should be hitting the target, and like the rest of your body just sort of flops down. By that, like, you know, the impact sort of rolls through your entire body rather than hitting one specific point. You know, it's all about spreading the impact.
Yeah. The more surface area, the less injury prone it'll be.
Yeah.
That's why they call it flatbacking.
Oh. Ralph, deadlift German suplex. Nicely done.
I like how he cheered him on, too.
Right, so, to my knowledge, Jesus, Itchy throwing the bat at Timbo on the outside. To my knowledge, Neil 2 points, Manon 1 point, the rest on 0. Got just over 6 minutes to go.
Well, I mean, any punch or kick can go bad if somebody steps into it at the wrong moment.
Oh yeah, like the. So like the way like a lot of, well, pretty much all moves work, is that it's either dependent on the person giving the move or it's dependent on the person taking the move to make the move work. Right, and and then obviously there is some middle ground, like, you know, do a powerbomb. Sometimes you need the guy to like push himself up to get him up onto the shoulders to then put him down. If the guy doesn't assist on the lift, then you end up in a bad situation. You end up with Brock Lesnar like just slam your skull into the canvas.
Big Show.
Yeah.
It's the best example I can give of when somebody can't do a sit-up in a powerbomb.
Yeah, exactly. But like, yeah, so like, you know, it's like when it comes to like the super kick, it's all down to the person giving the move to make it safe. You know, because like the person could make that extra step and make it wrong, but you've got to keep that leg loose and not fully extend it. Do you know what I mean? And be able to not like either make light contact or no contact, but make it look like there's been heavy contact, or either that or target the shoulder. Do you see what I mean? Yeah. Like it's so like there's certain people can hit it on the chin every time and not hurt the person taking it. Other people have to rely on hitting the shoulder, you know, to like make it look like it's made heavy impact, but it's hit a safe spot. You know, Lance Storm and Shawn Michaels probably, like, off the top of my head, two of the best to do the super kick. They would make it look like they've hit him right on the button, and like it looked like they killed the guy. But
even Richards was pretty good too.
Yeah.
And people don't give him a lot of credit, but his actual offense was pretty clean.
Safe travels there, Bewley. Yeah, I'm okay, man. Manon with a pin on Neil. Jesus, Ralph came in like a freight train. What's he doing, 60?
Yeah, he was full speeding on that.
Fucking flying.
Oh, what's going on here?
Hey man, first to even getting a point on the board, scramble matches. Jesus, Ralph with the, did you see that? Tope con Hilo.
Man, now it's picking up.
Yeah.
3 minutes left? Yeah, they're going to start hitting some bigger moves now.
But even getting like a point on the board in a scramble match is an achievement. Like I say, it could be one pin that gets you the win. Or there could be points across the board. Like we've had it where there's been like, oh, this guy's got 4 points, this guy's got 2, the rest have 1, sort of thing, and it's just, yeah. To the point where we've lost count. Yami sent to the steps. It's just bodies all over that top left.
Jimbo's just chilling in the ring.
Yep. Taking a breath, man. Taking a breath, pacing himself. Although with only 2 minutes, well, like just under 3 minutes left, I think it'd be a bit more urgent.
Might get some pins here.
Interesting. Might have a police helicopter outside. In fact, I'm pretty sure we do.
Ghetto birds.
I'll tell you why that's interesting after the match, because, yeah, remind me. Yeah, the time has come and gone for pacing. Jesus, that was nice, like little duo of moves there.
Yeah, that was a good spot.
I don't know if Yemi was taunting or he actually had a target that left the ring.
Get him out.
I think everyone's had some good moments here. Yemi Timbo battling it out. Oh, mandible claw, man in there to break it up though. I didn't do shit. Oh, wait. Manon trying to equalise it. 2-2. Neil and Manon. Hold on, Manon.
Did that bust him up, or was he already bleeding?
Manon's got 3 points. Neil 2. 60 seconds to go.
Thank you, Brett.
Neil's in a dangerous position right now. Manon taking it all the way up to the top rope. Double underhook. Locked in.
Oh, God.
Butterfly suplex off the top. And everyone else is just causing chaos on the outside. When did the steps get involved? I didn't even see anyone grab the steps. Lutez press. Another pin. 4 points. I think he was setting up for another Venom Strike or Stunner. But Ralph just too fast. 5 seconds to go. I think that's it. Well, I say I think that's it. It's definitely it. It's over. Manon with the win. It would appear that we need to change his victory. I didn't check his victory after I downloaded him. Sorry about that, dude. We'll get that sorted soon. But you are won the Elevate Championship on your debut at WrestleFest. That's
a hell of a day.
That is a day in the office, isn't it?
And you got color? Oh, you're good.
Congratulations, Eternal. Welcome to the roster.